Once upon a time there was a woodcutter. He was poor and was having a hard time every day worrying about food. One day, the woodcutter met a deer in the mountains. The deer was being chased by a hunter, but the woodcutter saved it. The deer thanked the woodcutter and asked him to make his wish. The woodcutter made a wish to marry a fairy. The deer promised to grant the woodcutter's wish. One day, the woodcutter saw a fairy washing in the mountain. The fairy was so beautiful that the woodcutter fell in love with her. The woodcutter stole her fairy wing clothes and threw them away. The deer warned the woodcutter that if he did not return her wing clothes, the fairy would not be able to ascend to heaven again. And the woodcutter stole her wing clothes to keep her captive. She was a fairy and lost her wing clothes, so she could not return to the sky. The fairy asked the woodcutter to return her wing clothes, but the woodcutter did not listen to her fairy. After some time passed, the woodcutter regrets her mistakes and prays to the fairy, and the fairy forgives the woodcutter. By accepting the woodcutter's love, they fell in love with each other and they got married. I gave birth to 3 children and lived as a happy family in the mountains. This ending is one that emphasizes the power of love.